We're gonna be working on 1.13 farms. Essentially, we're gonna be checking out our old 1.13 farms and seeing how we have to change them with the changes that are made throughout 1.13 and coming up with some new type of farms as well. So we're currently on our test world, and let me go ahead and change the title of the stream. Change it to 1.13 farms designing. There. So I think last time we were testing out Phantom, yeah, Phantom Farms. Hey, Night Yoshi, what's up? What are you up to? Yeah, we were testing Phantom Farms. Before that, we were testing, yeah, there's a Phantom Farm up there. Testing yeah, it was a Turtle Farm as well. And what else was it we're testing? I think it was Fish Farms. Fish Farms, they changed fish so they weren't spawning inside of the, bubble columns. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, bubble columns. I think that's what it was, yeah. Let's go ahead. I think the Phantom Farm was working pretty good. I mean, right now we're just testing to see if they were spawning. They changed it so that they only spawn if there's air blocks there. And the previous farm I had solid blocks. So then they made a change so that it didn't work with solid blocks. Then we were testing with cobwebs and some other blocks that are similar to see if it would work. And it didn't work with those blocks. So it seemed like it has to be air blocks. And get a couple phantoms that are spawned above us. Only happened at night as well. Which kind of limits to when they come out. They were spawning in the end dimension, but they removed that, so they don't spawn the end dimension anymore. Not much. Just working on the website and saw you were live. Thought I'd see what you're doing. Yeah, hopefully we can make a nice farm to farm out phantoms. They give the phantom membrane, as they call it, which is used to repair your elytras. You don't have mending. Mending works pretty good. I don't know if they're gonna make more use. Oh yeah, they also have the fall potions. Yeah, so I guess it's not as useful to repair your elytras, but it makes more sense to use it for the the slow falling potions, which is what I'm sure everybody would be using it for. So right now we just have the phantom spawning inside of here. They also fixed bug where slime block was making the light. Yeah, it was changing the light value. Wait, why is it changing? I thought they fixed this. Maybe I have to update it. 15 here. Oh, is it the rail? We have to make a new bug report. That rail diffuses light? No, I think it might just need to be updated or something. Because in here it's like dark, you know. If you guys look at sky axis lights, like going up and down, really weird. It seems like it's like lights coming from that hole there. Yeah. Anyways, we won't be using this anyway, so we can remove all of this. And essentially the phantoms will be spawning here. Let's fill this in. Fill from this corner into this corner. Slow falling would be good for when someone is building up high. That's true. Only problem is it's really hard for you to like drink potion an adequate amount of time. Like let's say you're falling and you're trying to drink the potion, you have to fall pretty far to be able to drink the potion. I also tried splash potion. It's really hard to throw a splash potion on yourself. Oh, we got some phantoms above us already. Let's do kill at entity type equals item. Yeah, because splash potions fall upwards. The other one is using a bow with arrows of slow falling, and it's really hard to hit yourself with that as well. So I was reverted. I understand why they did it in the first place, but it's bad change for anything redstone related. Yeah, it was really strange how they did the whole slime block thing. Imagine people will drink it beforehand, like fire resistance, when working on in the nether. Oh, that's a really good idea. Yeah, drink it beforehand. So if the phantoms spawn up there, essentially phantoms just need to be killed off, and their items need to be collected. So we can have them try to track the player, which, see, if I go down here into survival, oh, I gotta switch to 1.13 commands. I don't think I think they're trying to track me, but they're, oh my goodness, that is really loud. Yeah, it's hostile. We'll lower both of these. They might be trying to track me, but they can't really get too close. What the heck hit me? Oh, a phantom came in from the side? Oh, these guys. The guys are outside of the pin are swooping down, attacking me. Press F3 and B. This guy, he's trying to pathfind up there. He's just getting stuck up in the ceiling. And these guys, yeah, definitely seem like they're trying to pathfind. These guys up here, they're all trying to get out of this room, which is strange. Trying to go straight up out of it, which they can't do. The guys at the very top will actually despawn if they stay up there too long. I feel them up there. If they do try to pathfind something like this, we could try to put in a damaging system here to make it so that they take damage. Would they try to fly directly through lava? They definitely want to go up. Even the ones that were down here are now flying upwards. Let's see. Let's do a little test. I think they would start. Oh yeah, this is a weird thing that I was playing with the other day. You can stand in here and you can actually push the phantoms out. Oh, I accidentally let them out. But if I put a phantom in there, if I go in there myself, I can almost push them completely out of here. Isn't that just strange? Like, how is that where he's like almost getting pushed out of this area? So close! I don't know if I ever got him pushed out, but it almost looks like he can get out. I don't know what makes it so that he can, like, think he can go through his blocks. It's bizarre. So we want to do a test to see if they can go through lava, or if they'll pathfind through lava. Yeah, we can test both of that. So if we have phantom down here, I guess we should have a sign. Let's put a sign down there. Keep the lava from going in with the phantom. And then we'll have lava up here. And then we'll spawn a phantom down there. Okay. And I'll try to like pathfind through corners, so we'll block these corners off just in case. Or remove it. He's just struggling. Just in general, he is struggling. I guess whatever direction he's trying to go, he just can't go that way. Huh. Okay. Okay. So he likes going back and forth. What if we put lava over here? Grab our lava bucket. Oh, I guess we have it already. Yeah. Seen a pathfind through it without thinking too much. Just like, okay, let's go through it. So, makes me think maybe I can go ahead and place. I wonder if does it have to be dark for them to spawn? Let's fill from here, and then we'll put in a row of signs. So from here to there. I think wall sign. Yeah, wall sign, and then we'll do the same coordinates, and then we'll do lava, but we'll increase the y level, the y value, so it changes to 6. And we'll change this one to 6 as well. And they, for like without thinking, they just go straight up into the lava, which I guess isn't helpful because they don't die very quickly. I guess they got 20 health. They eventually do die, but we would want them to drop their loot. Change it back to glass. The best might be just have them come up against something, rub up against something like cactuses, and that could kill them. Or you try to make them pathfind all the way down to where the player is, and then have something near the player for them to be killed by. So the player was down here, and if we remove this, I suppose they eventually try to come down here and attack at the player. Most stuff like lava would destroy loots where so would cactus if it wasn't properly picked up. They stay on top all the time. You might be able to drown them. That's a good idea. Let's try that. So let's say doing lava. Let's do water. And then above that water, we'll put glass. Let's change the Y value to 97. I'll be 1 meter higher. It's good. Now let's spawn a bunch in here. And they seem to try to just like fly directly through a wall. Like they don't say, hey man, there's a wall there. Better choose a different spot. And they kind of sit up against the wall, push themselves. Oh yeah, of course, they look, the water renders. Or how is it? The wing render makes it so the water doesn't render behind it. But it looks like X-ray through their wings. Kind of spooky looking. Yeah, they do drown pretty easily. I guess we right now they're kind of floating mid-air. Could also put some water on the bottom too. Let's fill from there. Where are they dying from? Oh, maybe we just maybe we just make them stay until daytime. Do they drop items? Game rule do ma do ma loot. Apparently true. Okay. Okay, so just die from burning. So die from burning doesn't produce any loot. Is that true? They have to die by player means. That'd be different than before. So let's take some over here to experimental area. We'll see if they drop any loot. It doesn't seem like they're dropping loot. We can also kill them. I guess we got the strength effect. But killing them, seems like everyone is dropping a membrane. Well, except for this one. It's probably about 50% of the time. I either drop 1 or 0, which makes it about a 50% of the time. So if they die from something else, I don't think they would die from magma. You can find out though. Magma. It's towards bottom. To make a little holding pin for these guys. That guy over there, he's flailing all over the place. Oh, I still got sky access here. I'll put a new guy in there. Yeah, it don't look like he's getting magma damage. So let's just kill him with some. Oh, yeah, let's kill him with some water. Where do we have water? We grab some. Swap that out. The magma doesn't destroy the water source. Make them nice pin full of water. Isn't that funny how you can push them outwards? Like, it's so strange that you can push them out of there. So it seems like they might have to be player killed to get the membranes. Because all the ones inside here didn't drop membranes. They're just dying from natural damage. The skylight right now because it's daytime. This guy, he's doing pretty good. I guess he had ability to stay underneath water for a little bit of time. Those guys, they're just all on fire. Yeah, I don't see any loot from them guy. And if they need to be player killed, essentially means that you have to collect them, get them near a player, then kill them. And we could try a test where we have one right beside a cactus. Here's a cactus. We'll put one in there. Oh, forgot about that as well. You do set block there. Do the hopper. Just keep going back and forth until they hit the cactus. So as player killed, then you're kind of limited to a couple different things. I wonder if dogs would attack them. Maybe as soon as they hit you, then the dogs would chase after them. I don't see any loot being dropped. I think they're kind of stuck inside of each other. One's just like pushing the other one over there. So, okay, that's kind of a important thing to recognize is that they need to be player killed. So they need air to spawn, they need a player to kill them, and this makes it quite challenging. So we can go in and switch this back out with glass, because we can't have them killed by that means anyways. And I have trouble like pathfinding towards a player. Oh, I guess we could put, not glass, we could put stone, because we don't want them to die from skylight anyways. Without first being considered a player kill. But if they spawn up in here, it's kind of a big area for them to spawn. And then if we just make a hole here, will they eventually find this hole and be able to maybe go downwards to where the player's at? Hey Lego, kind of like to just fly and then run into something. Let's see. I don't see them really finding this hole here to escape. They could find the hole, then they could like easily pathfind their way out of it. But they're they're pretty funny. Kind of like meander around. Maybe if I was in here in survival, it might come after me. Switch to survival mode. I could also put another account here to AFK. They don't seem to, okay, those guys look like they're coming towards me. But, oh my goodness, they're making screechy noises. Coming towards me, but they're not finding the right proper path to it. Like you see them all over in that corner over there. They're definitely doing something different than what they were doing before. They're all coming downwards, but they're all kind of also not able to pathfind. So let's just go back to creative. Oh, now this. Oh, okay. Even though I went to creative, they all wanted to come attack me. So maybe if we gave them ability to, maybe if we use currents. If we got them down here, then we use some currents. Yeah, it's lagging because I was opening up another client. So let's say there was just some water currents here. And then the water currents were allowing them to kind of get pushed towards the center. And then maybe when they come down towards me, they will get pushed inwards. Good work. I'm sure water currents work on them a little bit. So let's get our water currents along the sides here. And let's make a hole for them to go through. Whoops. There we go. And this will be a rough test. Open land. Okay. Let's go down here. There's a bunch of them up there. Let's go into survival mode. Oh, they're going downwards. Okay. Okay. Are they getting pushed towards the center though? Get my another count on. Let's see. Coming down, they're sitting in the water. Guess they're not getting pulled by the water, which is strange. Let's put this account over here. Put it down inside of here. Put this one in survival. Then I'll go up there and observe with this account. Oh, they're trying to take a munch on me. Oh, now they're all pathfinding down towards that guy. Put my alt account down here. Since they all pathfind to the floor, you might be able to pick up in a minecart to transport them. Yeah, we should probably try that. Because the water current don't seem to be working on these guys. That would. But they're constantly trying to push against the water. So it's like they can't really do much about it. Like you see they kind of get pulled, then they go back to where they want to go. Kind of reminds me of a squid. Like a squid starts getting pushed away, then sometimes the squid will try to fight it. So if we had minecarts coming along through here, maybe I'll pick them up. Does that one guy go through here? Yeah, they're just fighting it way too much. That's why they're not drowning. Maybe they have to be underneath it for quite a while. Those red lines, they're covered up with water. And once in a while one goes up. So if we had a minecart system, they would come down similar to this. I guess we could, I mean, if they're coming down anyways, why don't we just allow them to come all the way down to where the player is? Let's just, we'll try the minecart thing. But let's first go ahead and let's remove this here. So we're gonna fill from here all the way to here. And we'll see like what they do. You know, they're gonna come down to the player and probably try to snack on the player. And just like bombard edges like thump 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 thump. It's like birds. The film Birds, when the birds try to attack the humans. Yeah, they're all trying to give the player a good old bite. So, I mean, really, if they're spawning up above the player, but they're coming to the player, there's really no need to try to transport them, because they're literally coming right up to the player. Another way we could easily kill them by player means is if the player's wearing thorns. So, let's see. Let's give the player some armor. We'll just have one armor piece that has some thorns. So I'll grab a diamond piece and we'll do enchant. And we'll say thorns. I'll put thorns 3 on this piece. Oh yeah, I love that sound. So let's put the person back into your survival. And let's open this up a little bit so... Oh, they're coming in. They're still hitting up against the sides. That's kind of funny. I guess they're really struggling trying to get to the player. Really don't want these creepers and stuff to be attacking them. Let's make a little trench here. And then we'll lower this down so maybe they can get to there somehow. That over there. Now they almost have to have like direct contact to the player. Oh. They're kind of hitting the player through the corners. Like this, when the player gets up in this corner, if one would come over this direction. Yeah, he's able to hit him. And that does do damage to the phantoms, but obviously it does damage to the player as well. Holy moly, he's almost dead. So let's give it the regeneration effect. So you can do it without a beacon. Let's do effect. And we'll do give, built. We'll do regen. I think it's similar to 1.12 commands. So if we do 0, then this should be level 1, right? Yeah. So 0 is level 1, similar to what you would see with a beacon. And then we can also give ourselves resistance. That's what I don't like about... I probably spelled it wrong. That's what I don't like about 1.13 commands. Resistance. Oh, okay. You can't go back and then change it out again. So this would be level 1, which actually gives us level 2 resistance, similar to, like I said, like a beacon. We're trying to replicate a beacon. So let's put a person back into survival. And yeah, let's also continue removing these blocks. Holy moly! How much damage did that person take? Not too much. What is this guy doing here? It's crazy. They can actually get... Yeah, they kind of like ping bong. Wait, how's a creeper sizzling? Oh, because the player bounced up. They seen him. So yeah, pretty much you gotta wait till Phantom comes in from this corner. Oh, was slain by Phantom. Oh, that's so hilarious. So good. Let's see. Oh, must be on a different island. Go back to where my other players. Pick up all my loot. Put my armor back on. So I died fairly quickly. I didn't have like protection armor on or anything, but yeah, the guys do quite a bit of damage. And then we can actually give ourselves those beacon effects, are similar to beacon effects again. And I think we're in hard difficulty, yeah. So they come in and they kind of hit it up against him. Let's kill all the phantom, kill that entity, and let's just try one phantom to, I guess at most they have, oh, I don't want to do that command. Gotta make sure not to put an exclamation mark in front or else it'll kill everything but the phantoms. So, yeah, the phantoms usually bunches of like 1 to 4, you'll see phantoms. So let's just put in a couple phantoms here. 3 maybe. We'll see how they interact with the player. So the player is, yeah, put the player in survival mode. Thorns would be the easiest way if we could keep the player alive. Um, Essentially the player would have to have food in its hand to heal, as well as need to get enough XPs to regenerate its armor, which it probably won't, because these phantoms are pretty hard hitters. What we could do is we could put cactuses. If the player wouldn't get bumped into the cactus, try and find a way for like the phantom come down, like hit a cactus and hurt himself, while also taking damage from the player. But I'm not sure if that's really feasible. There's a invisible spider right there. Because it's gonna take a lot of hits from a phantom just to get the player's thorns to kill off the phantoms. The other thing we could do is put the phantoms down into a small pen and then have the player kill them. Their fighting pattern seems pretty predictable. You might be able to trap them right there next to the player. Yeah, we could trap them, but then we still have to have the player kill them by player means. It's funny how they can't like come straight in from the top. They have to come in from like the side. Comes in and he like tries to hit and then like has to be able to come in from this corner to be able to hit through this corner. Thorns would be the easiest. Otherwise, maybe if they came close and then we how would you trap them if you wanted to trap them? Catch them in a minecart, catch them like in a boat. Oh, I wonder if they do ride in boats. Let's do some experimenting. We'll put on a boat. Put a boat here. Put one at each of these corners. See if they get stuck in it. No, they don't seem like too well. The creeper gets stuck in it. Let's see if we spawn one there. Oh yeah, he's inside the boat. What happens when there's 2 in a boat? Oh, well that's what it looks like. It looks like they're rowing the boat with their wings. Oh, we gotta try this out in the ocean. Okay. Oh, how do I spawn one close by the boat? Right there. There we go. Aw, on fire. The bummer. But they do look funny when they're paddling. Looks like they're trying to board the boat or swim with the boat. That is cool. Look at that. We caught a creeper, a skeleton, everything we need. So if the phantoms get stuck in a boat, then I guess the player could kill them. Their hitbox is very similar to the same as a boat. Like this guy here, he uses like right inside of the same shape as a boat. This guy here, you could kill him. Now he's like directly inside of the boat. Or I guess he's hanging down underneath a little bit. Yeah, huh. Very strange. Turtles are getting stuck in there. So you probably want to keep them in a pin where you can either swing your sword at them and kill them, or use like the thorns and just have it so that they automatically die. So is there a way we can bring them down, get them very low health, and then have them hit the player? Maybe they go through like such a certain amount of lava, and then by the time we get to the player, they're almost dead, and then they hit the player, and the thorns kills them. Thorns doesn't always kill them though, just a percentage. And then, yeah, they drop XPs, and I don't think the XPs would be enough to heal them either. Might have to have an XP farm, spawner, or a pigman portal farm. They're very aggressive. They just keep coming at the player. Other thing you could do is have dogs. Let's put in some dogs. I wonder if that's a command to summon wolf. Yeah, summon here, and then we'll do, I think it's the owner built. Is that how it is? Remove that. Oh, of course the dog is going after some skeleton. There are dogs. The question is, the dogs try to defend the player if the player gets attacked. They're just going after all the different skeletons. I think this command puts it a little bit wrong location. Wonder if we can make a one-way system. Oh, they don't like the guy. Yeah, they're definitely trying to attack it. If we can make a one-way like valve so the phantoms can come in but they can't leave, that would be very useful. I seem to be able to go against water. Maybe if it's a bunch of trapdoors. Let's... Man, those dogs do not like that phantom when it attacks the player. If it came down here and then got hit the player, after it hit the player, got stuck, and the dogs kept attacking it, that would probably be pretty good. So let's say it comes down and it gets stuck in... I have to like guarantee it hits the player, then gets stuck. But let's just do a small test with some minecarts and a rotating rail. We'll probably also catch some of our dogs if they're running about. These dogs are they're bound to get stuck in the trap. Oh yeah, we got one stuck in there. The minecarts are like switching spots and stuff. So we have to make it hit the player and then get stuck in the minecart. Then we can easily have the dogs come and like finish it off. I think so. Let's see. Let's look at this player here. Phantom is over here. If I stand too close to the phantom, is it gonna hurt me? Okay, now what the dogs do? Oh wow, the dogs are really good at killing it. Holy moly. Yeah, that'd be the way to go. Definitely get the dogs mad at a phantom. Then get the phantom stuck in a minecart. Dog and the dog stuck in the minecart. That'd be pretty good. I don't seem like the phantoms really fight back. They don't really attack the dogs, at least on our first testing. So what if we had some rails up here? It seems like they go down kind of low, hit the player, then they kind of come upwards. If there was a way to pick them up when they're going upwards, then that could work. Is there any easy way to pick them up when they go upwards? See how it goes upwards like this? Maybe if we just had the rails offset a little bit, so like comes down here and then kind of goes up, and if we had the, let's move these for now. Maybe if it's just over here, like this. He comes over here and then he kind of comes upwards and maybe gets picked up by that rail minecart there. See this one. Comes up, but he's just not quite close enough to this to get picked up from those minecarts. Suppose it has to be fairly close to them. Maybe we can have a slanted rail. Okay, that guy got stuck, but he didn't hit them. He's coming down towards the player, so we probably want to move this up a little bit. Oh, I also have my audio going on for both accounts, so let's turn my music off for this going, so we don't hear it in two places at once. So where's our phantoms? Oh, I'll summon in some more. I guess boats could work too if they get caught easily. Here comes up some. They didn't hit the player, but we could set the player in such a position like he's always going to get hit if they come in from the side. So let's do that. So right now we got like that. Let's make some room so the player is in a vulnerable position. For now, we'll just use some trapdoors to align the player. So we got a trapdoor going this way, got a trapdoor going this way. Player kind of sits in here. Can move back a little bit. Anything else we can use to keep the player over in this corner? I guess we could just expose the player. That he's kind of exposed on this side. Let's put in some iron bars. That should keep the player from getting too close to one side. Or those two sides there. It kind of sits in here like this. Switch back to survival. So he's pretty exposed. He comes up and hits him. Eventually goes up. And then we can stick oh yeah, we need to make sure that he has access to the sky. Unless they change that. You have access to the sky for the phantoms spawn above the player. So, got that set up. Now let's say if we have a boat over here. Something to kind of catch the phantom as it comes through. Seems like the phantoms are kind of coming in from other sides. You need them coming from this side here. The one-way system might use the static drop-off position of activator rails. Oh, like you make them come in and they pick them up in a minecart, then drop them off underneath. Oh, what the heck? The minecart picked up the boat that was over here? Let's see, we got more dogs for this person. But I guess when the dogs try to go up there to like kill the phantom, they're going to Whoopsies. Need to make it so dogs spawn right where I'm at. So that we can see exactly. The dogs try to go to kill the guy. They're going to probably get stuck inside the system. Well, that one hit them. Got them pretty good. Wait, boats in minecarts. The minecart picked up the boat. You have a boat too close to a minecart. The minecart picks up the boat. Kind of funny, but happens. Maybe just try boats. Oh man, those dogs. They really wanted to get after that phantom. I think dogs would probably be the best because then wouldn't have to they don't take damage from them. And they wouldn't have to worry about healing them or anything, or wouldn't have to worry about giving the player mending or anything like that. Just try and keep the phantoms down here, you know, somewhere where the dogs can get at them. Let's make the player more exposed. Player's also getting moved around, so maybe we should stick the player in a minecart, or like they're having trouble get to him. We really don't need to hide the player. We just need to make it so that the phantoms can get to the player, and then that the dogs can get to the phantoms. So let's remove this for now. Kind of make a nice area for the phantoms to reach the player. Still dark out. Did I make it permanently dark? No. So the player is getting bumped around by the phantom. Attacks. I guess we could just put this player inside of a boat. Jeez. Phantom's aggressive. There you go. Get that dog out of there. Let's see what happens. It does hit the player, which for the dogs to help out, they need to make sure that the phantom hits the player. I know what happens to the boat, but since when is that a thing that can be done without commands? I never heard of that. Oh yeah, it's been like that. How long has that been in the game? I'd have to say quite a while. Oh, maybe. Let's see. If the player keeps taking damage, he'll eventually die. So in hard mode, what will happen is every time he takes damage, even with regen, he'll eventually lose his hunger or his saturation. Pretty much his hunger launches there. So let's give the player the effect of hunger. Wait, target. Oh, target ilt. Give it hunger. Hunger 99. Let's do 99. There we go. Oh. Who in the world is shooting? That guy was. Okay, so right now the player is taking damage from hunger because it's on hard mode, and you can see that the regen is barely able to heal the player back again. Now, when we introduce some phantoms into the situation, the phantoms will damage the player, and essentially the player will not be able to recover from it. So you can see the player's almost dead. Just because the regen will stop him from taking hunger damage, but it won't stop him. Look at the dogs. They all went to save the player. And wait, the phantoms are still trying to attack the player? Does it still think the player's there, or did they just have to do that one last time? Eh, looks like they kind of gave up now. Now they're doing their typical, I try to fly upwards, but I hit the ceiling. Oh, I guess I didn't want to pick up all that stuff. Let's go ahead and respawn. And all the dogs respawn with us. So it's important that the player gets hit by the phantoms, but we also want to make sure that the player doesn't take enough damage to die. So let's see. Oh, Enchanted stuff has the name added to it as well, the blue name. Ah, dog, get out of there. There. Would be nice if, yeah, the phantom just hit the player once. Oh, I can use food. Yeah, I forgot the food thing. Yeah, we'll use food. So we'll give the player those effects. So he gets, oh, we got some more phantoms that spawn. Holy moly. Okay. Let's get back into survival or creative from survival. Yeah, I think at most probably get like 4 phantoms to spawn at most, and then that's like one bunch of phantoms. Looks so funny trying to play up there. And then I guess I got all these. What are you guys doing here? Guess they don't want to spawn underground. Ooh, the caves are pretty full of mobs. So we want the player to also have food. So we'd have like a little chicken farm maybe beside him. Chickens are actually a pretty easy farm to have. And let's go ahead and just put a fence around our testing area. As soon as I try to place a block there, a dog just spawns. So where is our fence? Perfect. Keep the nosy birds out. We'll get the phantoms coming. Hopefully they can get past this fence. The other mobs don't interfere with the testing. I guess I could just to turn off natural mob spawning. So I guess we got some phantoms up there already. Let's go ahead and switch this account over into spectator mode. There we go. No blowing up creepers. We got some dogs in here. That dog needs to be up where the action's at. Yeah, they're definitely taking bites out of the player. The player would have to have right click held down where he can eat the food and regenerate hearts. In that case, he probably would never be able to die. Wouldn't even need the armor. Ooh, actually hurt quite a bit. I mean, we got 4 phantoms up there. They're all coming down. Is there a way? Yeah, like the dogs they're trying to be fast and to attack them, but just not fast enough. Let's see, can we grab this boat? Yes. Yeah, you definitely would want to be eating food, otherwise you're gonna die. Can we put a boat on top of this? Really? Why wouldn't the game let us put a boat on top of that? I want to see if we can somehow get these guys in the boat like that, yeah. And maybe the dogs could reach them without getting stuck in there themselves. Oh, of course we got spiders. And it seems like all the dogs are concentrated on like the phantom that last hit the player. We got 2 up there, 1 down here. Let's see, are any of these guys gonna come down and join the party? Join the party! It's fun. It's a lot of fun. This guy's in there. I think the dogs could possibly jump up and attack them. But right now they're not concentrating on that one. They're concentrating on the last one that hit the player. So if there was like 4 of them that spawn, that may be kind of annoying because like they come down at different times and they might not choose the right one. See, that guy came down. I want him to like come down and hit the player. Then when they go up, we want them to get stuck. So maybe if we stick the that's funny. As soon as they let him out of the boat, it comes over and just hits the player. Maybe if after they hit the player, we have the boat like here, and they go straight up after hitting the player and getting caught. That could work. Let's switch out with the iron bar. Let's see. Set block, there. Iron bars. Well, iron bars, but just 1 bar. So I guess we could summon in a couple more phantoms. They're all just chilling. Oh, and that really pissed those dogs off. I think 1 got burned. Oh, I guess they get in from that sky axis. They can get burned by the guy. For now, let's just give this player some really high regeneration so we don't have to worry about him. Or we get really high resistance. Oh. I guess they get stuck in here. Are they gonna hit? Oh, it seems to be working. Sort of. They hit and then they went up and got stuck in there. Like this guy, he hit the player, but then dogs were concentrating on a different one. Now the dogs see him. Can they get him? Come on, dogs. Get him. Just need one of the dogs to hit him. Not quite. So maybe if we lower it a little bit. Yeah, that seems to be a really good setup. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think this could possibly work with some tweaking. Maybe we'll move the player up 1/2 meter or so. So dogs could reach him. Looks very much promising. So let's move the player out of here. And let's put down the fence. Yeah, let's put a fence there. Okay, I want to put a boat on top of the fence. Oh, I want to get in the boat before other dogs get stuck in the boat. Let's go back into survival mode. Let's give it a good test. Put down some more phantoms. Got about 5 there. Ooh. Yeah, they really don't like those phantoms. So even though that other one came down and hit, they're still kind of going after this one. Maybe we should... You guys are having trouble getting up there. Maybe we need to give them like a little bit of a height. A little bit of stepping. They can get a step up there. Stepping stool. You guys having trouble getting up there? Come on, jump, dogs. Come in from a different direction. You're all trying to come in from this side. Okay, you're just in the way now. You're slowing down testing. There you go. So am I collecting anything? They're dying. Oh, that one out there got in the sunlight. Coming down to attack the player. Going up, getting stuck. And are the dogs actually hitting him? Or they're just getting hit by the sun? I think they're just getting hit by the sun. Let me just... They need to have... I'm pretty sure the player needs to have sky access for them to spawn above. But they're also getting caught on fire. Is this guy also getting caught on fire? I guess he's off to the side enough he's not getting caught on fire. Then he gets centered over here, and then he starts on fire. So maybe if we had one, let's say if we had one of the slots in the boat are occupied by something like a chicken, then they're forced to be only on one side, and that way you don't have to worry about them being in the fire. Let's get a chicken over here. A chicken in the boat. Chicken in the boat. Chicken in the boat. Come on, chicken, go in the boat. One of the chickens have to go in the boat. Okay. Now let's summon in some phantoms. So they should be in the boat, but off to the side. Okay, he's off to the side. Let's see, the dog's actually reaching him? Maybe the dogs can't reach him. That might explain it. Okay. Let's give you guys a stepping stool. About this stepping stool. Oh, they're really mad. I think he took damage there. Maybe if we had a block over here, like a trap door, could work. Dogs! There you go, dog. Go up there. Use the ladder. Use the stairs. Now they're right beside the phantom. Now they're like, what do we do? Get closer, dogs. There you go. Okay, why don't we just stick a dog in a minecart right here? That way he can't move. Because, like, they get here and they're just like, what did I do, man? I'm so close to the phantom. Am I supposed to attack it or is supposed to look at it? But if you get them just a little bit closer, then they attack it. So, yeah, let's come in with a minecart. We'll put a minecart there. I'll put a dog in the minecart. Should be pretty straightforward. Put a little curved rail here. Put a minecart there. I'll summon in a dog. Ooh, that minecart really wants to travel. The dog there, minecart here. Move the rails, push the dog inward. Get him so close that he has nothing to do but attack it. Swap this out for iron bar, set block, there, iron bars. How's that? I'll remove that too. And one dog. Looks pretty good. Let's put some more phantoms into the... So I might bump the minecart. Oh yeah, get out of here. Don't bump the minecart. Okay, so that phantom got stuck in it before attacking the player, which wouldn't normally happen. So let's remove that to reset the test. I guess I could spawn them up here. There we go. So they should be coming down and giving it a try. That one came down and didn't get stuck in the boat though. Oh. I'm gonna have to definitely secure this boat or this minecart more. You don't want to attack this guy? I'll try to secure your minecart a little bit more. They did kill that guy there. Okay, yeah, he's attacking this guy now. Good, he killed that guy. Could have a dog on all sides, I guess. Well, really, yeah, we could have a couple dogs here, but really they only get stuck on one side of the minecart. To secure the dog in, I kind of need a lot of room for them to come in and then go upwards. Try to give them much room, like much angles to come inwards. They always come in at like the corner angles, like prior. It's like they're always coming in at the different corners. Which case we could always put stuff on the sides that wouldn't interfere with it. I guess that guy kind of came in the side. Let's put in some more things to hold the dog in place. Put that there. Can you reach that guy? Yes, you can. Good doggy. There we go. You're pretty secured on those three sides, and it really shouldn't bump you inward. Going up, going upwards, get stuck, and gets. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Quite impressed. Never thought I'd have dogs be such a good use for dogs, because a lot of times dogs don't turn out so well. Stuff fight back and stuff like that. Did we kill all our phantoms? Hahaha, I should kill them all. So, next question is, do dogs actually give... Oh yeah, I got one phantom membrane. Let's see if I get more. I want to see if the dog actually produces phantom membranes from it. Because there are some cases where dogs don't do stuff. Like 1.9, they forgot to add the code where dogs also can give player specific drops. So yeah, essentially after 1.9, dogs would not be able to drop. If they killed a wither skeleton, they wouldn't give you a skull. Stuff like blaze rods that wouldn't come from a dog kill. Spider eyes. It's actually a pretty annoying bug because it only applies to, I think they call it uncommon loot. Get out of here. What are you doing? You're reading the test. So this one tried to come in and got stuck before attacking the player. And of course, you got a spider. So it might be the case that dogs don't even give the loot because the drop is like a special drop. Just tried around a bit. 1.12.2. The boat thing is weird. Usually you can't control a minecart with rails. But boats and carts, you can drive the cart within boat or any block, but you drive backwards. Yeah, you can also do it without rails too, which is pretty strange. I think I'm hitting these guys and they're dropping their phantom membrane. They're dropping XPs, but I don't think they're dropping the actual membrane. What are these skeletons doing? What are you doing, skeletons? Yeah, when I'm hitting them, they're dropping the membranes. I don't think they're dropping when the dog kills them. So, is there an easy way to test that? Essentially, we'd want a dog to kill a whole bunch of phantoms. So we can make a pin where there's just a dog, player, and a bunch of phantoms. So let's put the player in this testing thing here. Put the player over here. We'll put in a bunch of dogs. So let's summon in a bunch of those dogs that we had. Okay, let's go ahead and clear the player's inventory of phantom membranes, put them in survival mode, and then let's spawn in some phantoms. The dogs are killing those phantoms. Do not appreciate the phantoms attacking their owner. Let's see, let's get some more phantoms in here. And then if it does drop, we should be able to see some phantom membranes going into the player's inventory. It would make sense that they don't drop membranes because it's a player only thing. So in which case, the player would have to hit the phantoms. That's a bit sad because that was actually a pretty fun farm right there with the player sitting in there and phantoms coming down, dogs attacking them. So no membranes. So the other way, we'd have to go back to using Thorn's armor, like killing them with a sword, killing them with some potions, or hitting them with like eggs, snowballs, something that the player threw out towards them, even like a bow and arrow. Thorns, we could make thorns work, but I wonder what happens if they hit the player, the thorns hurt them, then the dog kills them. I mean, it's like somewhat close. I mean, it has to be within 5 seconds. It's a really good question. Let's try it. So this player got some thorns on. Also hold thorns, it should help out as well. Put some phantoms in here. And phantoms are getting killed off by the dogs. Guess we could make an inventory slot in case we pick up some membranes, we can see it. When the phantom attacks the player, it would have to be able to do damage to the player, and then the player's thorns would have to do damage back to it. And again, if a player has resistance like 12, that might not allow them to do any damage at all. I can see the changes from give to take or clear. Here. Let's just give the person region. Yeah, region 99. Right? Region 99 is kind of slow. Oh, wait. Incorrect argument? How is this incorrect argument? I think I have to. Oh, I just had the word clear in there. Yeah, let me remove clear. Go back to give. Go to the end. We'll put 999, 999, 99. I'll put them back into survival. There we go. Regen will jump back up again. Skeleton, you want in there, skeleton? Hello, background rivers. Comment on so strange. It's not like a dog is a cactus. That's a good one. I never seen that one. Are these dogs all trying to go after this guy? So far no membranes. It's kind of disappointing because, I mean, I understand it's probably, oh, there's one membrane. It could work, essentially when the Phantom comes down to hit the player, it would have to have the highest chances possible to damage the player. So we might be able to use this. So let's go ahead and let's move this over into our other testing area over here. And let's give this player some leggings that also have thorns on them, as well as boots and helm. We'll try to stack the favor in its favor. Chant, Ilt. We'll do thorns 3. We'll do the same for this one. And this one. There we go. Now we have a full set of thorns, and we'll be holding thorns in, oh, both our hands. Just, I guess we'll have to have food. But for testing, we'll just do this. Okay. Let's put down some phantoms. Guess we could spot them up here. So now with a lot of thorns, hopefully, oh yeah, I guess with a lot of dogs too, they kill them pretty fast. And essentially what we're looking for is if we get any more membranes in our first stack there. This guy came down, but didn't hurt the player or something? Is it possible for them not to hurt the player? They're really tracking that phantom. Oh, I did get membrane, so maybe we can kind of revive this. The only thing is we have to repair the person's armor eventually. So we can do that with mending and XPs. But how many XPs? I mean, are we gonna get enough XPs off of these phantoms to actually repair the armor? See, this guy came down. He tried to attack him. He had trouble. Not sure why he had trouble. He was bumping into stuff and didn't quite make it. Put a couple more of the phantoms into the system. Oh. We're having trouble just getting out of this area without getting stuck. We'll spot him up over here. We want to give the phantoms the ability to come in and hit, but when they try to fly upwards, make sure they get stuck. And that guy, he hit and then he went upwards. Maybe if we had some more boats and we opened up the sides a little more. We could use dogs and a skeleton spawner for mending XPs. Yeah, we could. The only problem is skeletons, they can spawn with thorns armor on them and they could kill your dogs. Dogs wouldn't heal. This phantom here must have got stuck before before he got attacked the player. You can see he's like pointing downwards like he's trying to get to the player. Let's grab these commands. I can't remember what these commands do, but let's go ahead and put it over here. And let's do game rule. Do let's do mob spawning false. Oh yeah, they got that guy. Yeah, they give me a membrane too, so that works. So let's go ahead and make some room here. Open this up a little bit so we can get the phantoms in here a little more easier. Yeah, let's just take down this fence. We'll make it so that they can come straight into here and not have too many obstacles to run into. Summon a couple more so you can see how they interact with the new setup. We get plenty of room to come in. So they can come in at a really low angle. Hopefully hit the player. Come on, chicken, ride the boat. Whatever. If a dog really wants to ride the boat, he can. Okay, so we got a lot of room for them to move inwards. And once they do get in, hopefully they hit the player and they move upwards. Dogs kind of stand in the way. They're like their bounding boxes, or hit boxes kind of push at the phantom. So let's just remove all the dogs because we got one already in a minecart. Thanks for following. Power. Okay, let's put in a couple phantoms. I think they all died off. Yeah, it looks like they all died. So in this situation, one dog is going to have to do all the work. So this guy, he did not even hit the player. Come to hit the player, but he missed. Oh, maybe minecart's better. Maybe if we just have the player not in a boat, but just in a situation where he can't move. So let's move the player. Let's say instead of that kind of situation, let's put down a normal floor, but we'll have some like fences around it so that it can't get shoved off to the side. I see you guys. You guys are attacking. Yeah, let's put a fence there and then block here. How can I invite you? It's on a single player world. Okay, let's switch over. Go in here. Now the player can get pushed around, but he can't get kicked out. Go into survival mode. Some more phantoms into the system. This guy is going downward. In a case like that, it could break the system. Oh, wow. Wow, we got a raid from Silent. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Wow, thank you so much, Silent. Silent raid. That's kind of funny because Silent raid is not silent. You can hear it. Yeah, we're doing testing with 1.13 as well as designing farms. We're testing some of our old farms we built in previous snapshots, making sure they're working. How was your stream, Silent? So right now we're working on a phantom farm. Our previous phantom farm got destroyed by Mojang because, yeah, they don't like when I make farms out of their stuff. So they gave me a challenge. Yeah, they definitely didn't make it easy. What they did essentially is phantoms could spawn just above the player, like in this kind of box area. And what I did is just fill the whole area in with slime blocks or any kind of solid block, and they just suffocate in there, automatically spawn directly inside of it. But now they said they have to spawn in air. We just did some testing. They also have to be killed by the player to drop their membranes, which are used for the new 1.13 slow falling potions. My stream was good, just working on some builds. Oh, nice. That's awesome. You can see how the phantoms come down and try to attack the player. Essentially, they'll try to take bites out of the player. And what we're doing right here is we're having the phantoms come down and hit the player and then go upwards, and then they get stuck inside this minecart. Then we have a dog here, which is able to finish them off by killing them. But the phantoms can't be killed by the dog directly, otherwise they won't drop any of the membranes. So they have to actually hit the player that's having thorns, and the thorns have to hurt them. Those phantoms, whatever things, are much smaller than I thought they'd be. Never actually seen them in game before. Yeah, they are quite strange little things. I I don't know what made them come up with these type of mobs, but I think they're really cool. I think they really go into the game pretty well. Thank you for following Princess Lizzie, as well as thank you for following Silent Scale himself. And thank you for following Tech Gaming. Man, these guys are kind of noisy, these phantoms. Turn the volume a little bit. And this guy, he kind of broke the system by coming down directly. We need him to come in from the side, and then hit the player, and then fly upwards, and then get stuck in the boat. Or even if they get stuck like that, it would work. Thank you for following White Fire. Or no, White Fire hosted. Oh! Oh, wow. Thank you for hosting, White Fire. And thank you for following Kais... Kaiser? Kaiser? Did I pronounce that correctly? You'll have to tell me. Yeah, best is if they would come down, come in from the side, attack the player, then fly upwards and get stuck in the minecart. Fire host. That's nice. That's so cool. So yeah, now we're kind of at the point where we have to try to streamline the farm and see exactly how to get it going. We were making some other farms earlier, previous streams. I guess we made this turtle farm a couple streams ago. They also made some changes to turtles, so I had to fix my old turtle farm. Oh, my old turtle farm was so awesome. It used some really funny mechanics where turtles are able to lay eggs super far away from themselves, but they fixed that, so now they only really lay eggs directly underneath them. So this is the new design I came up with, where you would come along a minecart and feed them some seagrass, and this kind of like breeds them, and that would make them want to lay eggs. And then after they lay their eggs, they kind of like just look for the sand that's underneath of them, and they'll put some eggs on there. And you can see the guys are all trying to dig to place down their eggs. And then after the eggs would hatch, you get the little baby turtles, and we can do this just by clicking on the adult turtles with some turtle eggs. There's some big baby ones underneath. These little guys right here, we can push them around, and you see how they can slide through these fences. If they happen to slide this direction, they would fall down through this fence, and we would make these little troughs on both sides. And then they would eventually grow up and turn into a big turtle. And it's really hard to me summon in a big turtle. The game wants to put the turtle up there, but I want the turtle down here. Something like this would happen. The turtle would get big, then he gets stuck inside the wall. Essentially, he would suffocate. And when turtles die, they drop seagrass. But when a baby turtle grows up to an adult turtle, then it drops the scute. And the skewt is the prized item that we're going after. See, we got some right here. So yeah, essentially when this baby would grow up, then he would drop one of the skewts. And what we have is a hopper minecart underneath that's picking all the loot up. So we got, I wouldn't have bones in there unless we had a skeleton walk into the system. But yeah, he'd pick up the skewt, which is used to make the turtle helmets or turtle shells, which is used for the turtle master potions, which are essentially a really OP potion for survival. And yeah, I guess you guys don't know who I am. I'm like the guy that breaks Minecraft, essentially. I pretty much use weird mechanics that are all found inside of vanilla survival to make the game do weird stuff. So yeah, I discover ways, really strange